Flowering crabapples are ornamental trees closely related to apples but produce smaller edible fruits. These are low-maintenance and versatile landscape plants that provide interests all year long. In spring, these small to medium-sized trees are usually covered in fragrant blossoms and attract pollinators. In summer, the leaves turn dark green, but some varieties have foliage with red, bronze or purple undertones. In late summer through mid-fall, some crabapple trees will bear fruit which are usually red, with some varieties that have orange or honey yellow fruits. In autumn, the leaves transform into shades of red, yellow, orange, gold or purple. There are crabapple hybrid that will retain their fruit on the tree throughout winter, and some will have their fruits falling to the ground. There are also some varieties that flower but doesn't bear fruit at all. Crabapple trees vary in form and height, from vase-shaped to weeping to rounded dwarfs. The blooms range in color from white, pink, magenta, carmine to red. Crabapples are hardy in USDA zones 3 to 8, but it's recommended to check with your local garden centers or nurseries to figure out the variety that grows best in your area. The best time to plant crabapples is in early spring or early fall. Before planting the tree, start with improving the soil quality by amending with compost and peat moss. They need well-drained soil that is rich in organic matter, and with pH between 5.5 to 6.5. Make sure to gently loosen the root ball before popping the tree in a generous size hole to allow the roots to spread. Once planted, give the tree a deep soak. Water frequently during the first few weeks. Crabapples are fairly drought-tolerant once established. Mulch the soil around the tree with pine bark or pine needles to keep the soil moist and to suppress weeds. During long dry spells, water the tree deeply once a week, and avoid wetting the leaves. Crabapple trees cannot tolerate very dry soils nor standing water. Crabapples require full sun to bloom profusely and bear fruit. Make sure the tree is located in an area where other nearby trees will not shade them excessively. They also need good air circulation to reduce foliage diseases and frost damage. Crabapples doesn't really need fertilizing. Over-fertilizing may make the tree more susceptible to fire blight. Applying compost to the soil in late fall is all the feeding the plant needed for the year. Prune in late winter or early spring before bud break, by removing dead, dying or diseased branches, and make sure the center of the plant is open to air and light. Crabapples may be susceptible to diseases such as fire blight, powdery mildew, apple scab, canker diseases and leaf spots. Choose cultivars that are more resistant to such diseases. Aphids and spider mites are attracted to these trees, but they can be controlled with a strong spray of water. There are so many crabapple hybrids to choose from. It is important to check with your local garden centers or nurseries to determine the size and shape, flower and fruit color, and resistance to pests and diseases. Choosing the right tree will require less maintenance and give you more enjoyment. Thank you for watching.